All right, so if you've ever studied, worked, or even just traveled abroad for more than a week, you totally know this feeling. We're talking about that beautiful, hilarious, and just utterly confusing journey your brain goes on. Today, we're going to dive headfirst into the brilliant chaos of the Erasmus Plus experience.
I mean, that really is the question of the hour, isn't it? It's a question you start asking yourself a few days in, and trust me, the answer just gets weirder with every single conversation. So let's start at the very beginning of this whole wild ride.
It all starts out so well, so promisingly. Everyone shows up, and there's this kind of unspoken agreement. We're all going to be these sophisticated, clear communicators. This is what I love to call the perfect English illusion. Okay, day one, you are on your absolute A game. Every sentence is perfectly crafted. You're actually enunciating. You're dropping words like furthermore and consequently. You listen to yourself and you're like, wow, I could literally give a TED Talk right now. It's a beautiful, but oh so fragile moment in time.
Yeah, that illusion, it doesn't last long at all. By day two, your brain is already getting tired. It's still trying, sending out these little memos, please use your words. But your body, it has totally different ideas. Suddenly, you're trying to explain the concept of breakfast using nothing but these frantic, wild hand gestures. It's less TED Talk and more chaotic interpretive dance.
And this is where the real fun starts. The second that dam of perfect English finally breaks, this glorious multilingual flood is just unleashed. And let me tell you, things get messy fast.
By day three, you're not even speaking just English anymore. You're borrowing from everyone. You'll ask someone, hey, can you pass the salt? Gracias. And then you'll say danke when they hand it to you. You hear a good idea in the group and you're like, evet, yes, da. It just tumbles out. A single sentence suddenly becomes a grand tour of the entire European continent. And this is exactly what it feels like inside your head. Your brain has officially short-circuited. The internal filing system for languages has just been thrown out the window. It's just grabbing the first word it can find, no matter where it came from.
But here's the wild part. After a few days of this beautiful mess, something kind of amazing happens. It stops being random chaos. You've all collectively moved beyond just mixing words, and without even realizing it, you've invented a whole new language.
So, welcome to Erasmus. Its vocabulary is a total grab bag from like half a dozen languages. Its grammar is, let's say, optional, and its main component is just pure, unadulterated vibes. It's a language that's understood not by the mind, but by the heart, and by now, everyone is fluent.
And this new language isn't just about the words you're picking. Pretty soon, it starts to affect the way you actually sound. And this brings us to what we'll call the accent crisis. You're not just sharing words, you're sharing intonation. Your Spanish roommate says hello, and the next thing you know, you're replying with this musical, stretched out hello. You just start absorbing everyone's accent like a sponge.
And then comes the slang. Oh, yeah. Every single group develops its own little linguistic playlist. These phrases become your anthems. My friend, is how you greet everyone. Yes, come on, is the right answer to literally everything, from getting free dessert to catching the bus just in time. This is how a bunch of strangers really becomes a tribe.
So, beyond the funny accents and the linguistic soup, what's the real lesson here? Because this whole experience, it's about something so much deeper than just learning a few new words. And nothing captures this better than that final night. The emotions are running so high. You start the evening in English, right, the official language. But as the feelings get too big, you just start grabbing for any word that fits. Spanish, Italian. Until eventually, words just don't work anymore. All that's left is this pure multilingual emotion.
And that chaos, it follows you all the way home. Your family is just completely baffled. You're using hand gestures for everything. You've got this weird new accent, and you keep saying gracias to the mailman. You have been fundamentally rewired, and you can't even begin to explain why. You genuinely just don't know anymore.
Because in the end, this is the biggest lesson of all. You spent weeks just absolutely mangling grammar and mixing up every word imaginable, and yet you have never felt more understood or more connected to a group of people in your entire life. It teaches you that the specific words we use are really just a tool. The real magic is the connection happening behind them.
So I'll leave you with this to chew on. If perfectly polished words aren't the key, then what is?
What's the thing that truly lets us connect with each other? Is it a shared experience? A willingness to be a little messy and vulnerable? Or is it just the pure vibe of being human together? Something to think about.